Okay, that's not good. Hi, guys. Just going to mess with this thing a little bit. Sorry. Can't get it to... Ooh. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. There's just some parts of me you don't want to see, but I don't know why. There we go. Okay, now it's too low. That looks good. Does that look good? I feel like I'm very bright today because the new light is making me very bright. My eyes feel really heavy too. I know it's early, so everybody, I hope you're getting your notification and you can jump on in. We're going to look at, let's see if we can't. I think the light's too bright. Let me. Hi, Margaret. Trying really hard to get this to focus in, and it just doesn't want to come in. Huh. Wonder why we can't show this. Is it that light? Oh, I guess I got to get really close. Look at what I made. It's the A1 card, shell card that came with the the card kit. This is my new seashell I made. We're gonna make a box set out of it. So when everybody gets on, thank you, Margaret. I think it's pretty too. I don't know what made me think of pink. I was gonna do like a peachy color, and then I saw the pink and I thought with the eggshell background or the off-white, not the white. Hello, Andre. How are you tonight? Okay, Andre, since we're waiting for people to jump on, guess what I did? I went and filled out the application to go on Press Your Luck, the game show. It's a long application and they ask a lot of questions, but I did it and I sent in my pictures. So fingers crossed, Andre, that I get on. Promise to get you a prize. So we're going to make a box set tonight. I don't have any sneak peeks of anything that's coming up. Got a proof of life from Stephanie. The day after they got on the ship, she sent me an instant message with proof of life in the crowd. Oh my God, that ship has so many people on it. That's too many people for me. I do too, Andre. I hope I get picked. In case anybody's wondering, Andre is my neighbor, and he is a very good neighbor. He's one of my best friends. And he sent me a link to get on the show Press Your Luck. It's a game show where you can win prizes. So I filled it out. Figure, what the heck? Let's see if I can get on. So Karen's here and Margaret and Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. Got a bunch of different topics to talk about tonight. There's my Kellyanne. Hello, my love. One of you, let me find out who it is. Give me a second. We're going to talk about something different to do at craft fairs that we've never discussed before. And I think it's a genius idea. And I think it was you, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, that brought up, can we discuss whether or not you would ever do a make and take to draw people to your booth? My craft fair, the girl behind me was doing make and takes for kids, and she made so much money. I know it's different, but it's an idea we can discuss on its merits. So I'm curious as to what she made, what the make and take was that she had for her customers as they approached her booth. And how was she, like, was she just, hey, stop by here? Did she have a big sign? I'm curious how that happened. Can you please fill me in on Kellyanne? Let me know in the chat here. Because, yeah, it sounds like something I would like to do, a make and take. Obviously, I think, oh, look at what's happening over here. Can you guys see it? Is it flickering? It's on my calendar and I have the fan on. And I guess the fan is blowing because it's got like it's got that, the shiny paper that is 3D looking. It's making it flicker. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Kellyanne, let me know. Hello, Olga. Welcome for Australia. Glad you were all here. Okay, so if we weren't on the beginning, I made this beautiful seashell A1 card. And before I made it or fold it, I got to thinking, a couple of you have asked for me to show you how to do the box sets again. So I will tell you exactly what I did. Hello, Carol. Hello, Jan, Ann, Rebecca. So what we're going to do is I started the box set. And on this box set, I put the score tape. And when I do the score tape, I just do it all the way across. Let's see if I can get that angle for you. This isn't wanting to cooperate. There we go. There's got to be an angle. Anyway, you can tell I have score tape all across the back. Score tape is right there on the edge. You can kind of see it. So I put the score tape on it. I go all the way across. I don't even cut out the little notches. Like right here, the notches show tape. There's tape here. So I just peeled it on, put it on there. You peel off the other one. This is going to be hard to do, holding it up for you guys to see me do it. But I make sure these are folded in. And then I take the back. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do this holding it up. So I just take it in and I push it on and I secure it. I have to do it down on the desk though. So excuse me for a minute while I do this. I always start with the center piece to make sure I have equal distribution. Then I bring in the pieces and I hold them down. And then I just run my finger along the inside and voila, it's a box set. It's a box set. It's not going to see my hand very good. So anyway, you can see. Come on, camera, focus. And it is just that simple. So whoever it was that wanted me to show how to do a box again, on one of my other videos, it does show it better because I have the camera facing down while I'm doing it on the table. But I had so much fun making this, and it was real easy. I used all the dies that she had. I didn't use anything more than that. So that's all there was to it. Okay, back to Kellyanne. She was making kids' crafts. It was putting beads on pencil boxes and hairbrushes. She also made some kind of little bear by bending a giant fluffy pipe cleaner thing. I was thinking of hearing more to your craft, maybe bookmarks or simple cards of some kind. You know, when you told me about this on Facebook, the first thing I thought of is a fold-it, like a koala fold-it, and make the koala fold-its where the hands come up, and then have a bunch of little ones made, or hearts or flowers, or a happy birthday box, a birthday celebration box, and have them create whatever koala they want for it, and maybe do some glitter coloring with my glitter pens on the koalas to make it their own. That's the first thing I thought of, Kellyanne, when you said that. We can do it for all kinds of things, because I'll be going to a big craft fair in November. So to do something for Christmas where they can make a personalized Christmas card, yeah, I'm gonna try it. The squirrel will be great. Yeah, and the on this box set, I use the medium box set die. I very rarely use the small. The only thing you would use the small on is if the card is real skinny. If it's skinny this way, it kind of goes up and down. But whenever you have any kind of width, which this card is perfect because it has so much width from here to here, even though it's only an A1 card, it has a lot of width to it. I just had so much fun making this. And box sets to me are so easy. And even with the box sets, I could just make up a bunch of these for Christmas, and they can decorate the front. Like if I made a Christmas tree and then I had a tray full of Christmas ornaments that they can glue on themselves. That's a great idea. See, it's already, Kellyanne, you're a genius. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on. I'll make Christmas tree folded cards and Christmas tree box sets and let the kids decorate them any way they want. That's a great idea. Karen, I only have the large box set. You can cut them down, Karen, by just cutting the ends off, like this end, like cutting them shorter, and then you can also cut them skinnier if you wanted to. I got all three because I didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, and when I was going to do it. Once I got over the initial figuring out how to do a box set, I can whip them out so fast. I can do them faster than I can do a folded card because you're only decorating the front. You're not doing a fold. You're not putting a sentiment in. You slap it together. You fill it full of some stuff. My seashell one is going to be a birthday present for a friend of mine, um, who shall remain nameless. And then I wanted to show you this other card I just finished. I don't know if you guys remember this card where you just open it up and voila, it's happy birthday time. Can't really see it too. This light. That's better, isn't it? Well, let's let the camera focus. Come on. Anyway, it's got palm trees and an umbrella, a couple beach chairs. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time showing you this. There we go. Umbrella, beach chairs, palm trees. It says happy birthday all around. And then underneath, I've got my scene, my beach scene. Goes all the way around. On the back, I put a custom thing here. Wishing you the most beautiful day. And it also says, life's the beach, enjoy every moment. And the little sign on the front says, here's to chasing sunsets and making waves. So this person happens to love the beach, and yellow's favorite color. Ta-da! That's what I made. Those take a little bit longer to make, but they're a lot of fun. Hi, Gloria. Nice to see you. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Karen again. So you only have the large box. Again, you can cut that down. Cut the ends down first so it doesn't flare out as much, because the big box, it goes way up. The medium works for most things. But now when I did the toolbox, and I don't have it, and I did my dad one, I used the large. I used the large box set on my dad. Oh, it looks better from back here. So this is a large one. But this is a big card. It's going to hold a lot. This is an A2. So it's going to hold a lot more. That's a good way to do the show. Just hold the cards in front of my face. So yeah, this will be, I said hello, Gloria. Hello. Anyway, this would be the large one. But you see how much wider it is than this one? That's the difference between the medium and the large. And again, the smaller one, you can just trim it down and it would work that way if you got the time and if you can figure it out. Otherwise, just order the other one, the small one, and cut it down. Yes, Bonnie, I'm early. Okay, I've got this deal with my granddaughter that she has 5 kids, and her youngest one is a year and a half. And she brings her on between 5 and 5:30 every night for me to watch because she's working a night job for the summer. So for the summer, I told her I'll watch the baby. I feed her dinner. We walk and talk around the house. We do fun things. She plays. She pretty much keeps me on my toes. And then she goes down to bed about 8 o'clock. So it's easy watching her. And then my granddaughter comes and scoops her up when she's done working and takes her home. So she's easy to watch. And I like helping her out. Plus I get to spend time with my great-granddaughter one at a time instead of with all 5 of her and her brothers and sisters. That's a lot of kids. So yeah, it's a lot of fun and I really enjoy it and I don't want to give it up. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to come on at 4:30 next week. And that way we can get a good 45 minutes to an hour before she has to leave for work. It'll only be for the summer and then I'll go back to 5 on Wednesdays. Something else I wanted to talk to you about was the virtual craft card. So what I came up with is I've got 37 people that have come to my craft fairs over the years. And I have their names and addresses. Mainly I have their emails, which is what I wanted. So I'm making up a nice flyer that says Crafty Cards by Debbie, special sale to you. And I'm going to make it all pretty and fancy. And it's going to give them 5 different kits to choose from, or all 5 of them. Each kit costs $15. It comes with 5 envelopes. It comes with either 5 birthday cards, 5 get well cards, 5 thank you cards, or 5 sympathy cards, or 5 Christmas cards. And there was one more in there, and I can't remember. Oh, 5 thank you cards. Anyway, there's going to be 6 different sets. So they're $15 each, which means the cards are going to go for $3 a card, which is cheap. But not having to pay any overhead for craft space. I'm not having to wonder, okay, which cards should I make? If they call and tell me, oh, I want 5 of the birthday cards, I'm not going to show them what they are. I will give them choices. Is it for boys, girls? Is it a variety? Is it for kids? Is it for adults? Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to send them the forms for each one they want. And then I'll have those cards. If I don't already have them made up, which 90% of them I do, I've made so many. I made about 150 cards so far. So I'm pretty sure I'll have enough to go around. So that being said, I'm anxious to put that to play, and I'm going to give them a week, 1 week to pie them. After that, they go back up to $5 each. And I'm hoping to sell, if they need them delivered, it's $5 shipping. I already figured out the postage, because you got to remember, all these people I'm emailing it to, they were in town. So it's not like somebody out of town I got to send this to. So has anyone seen shaker card being like diplomas or hats to put as a shaker piece? Yes, Carol. In fact, you know what, Carol? Stephanie did a show with a shaker card for the graduation gown, I think. Or, yeah, I think it was. Just click on graduation and look in the tutorials or whatever they've got, because I'm almost positive there was 1 or 2 videos that showed the shaker cards. Hello, Mary Scandon. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, check it out, because that would be a really good thing to do. So you guys in the Midwest, I hear you're pretty miserable with this high heat and high humidity. I feel for you, because I live in the high heat, but it's a dry heat. It's like walking into an oven. But when our humidity does kick in, it is miserable. You can't do anything. Just walking in your backyard, you start to sweat. Thank goodness I have a pool, because I use it a lot, and it makes everything more bearable. So yeah, I think, Kellyanne, what I'm going to do is this next week is I'm going to work on your idea of putting together something that the kids can do for a make and take, and charge like $6, because it's going to involve some extra stuff. But I am definitely going to get with that on there. I am going to be making a shaker card this week too, you guys, out of our new, if you're in the Fold It Club, it's the new Happy B-Day Fold It Club, and it's where you make a shaker card out of the front of Happy B-Day, and each letter is an individual shaker. I saw the video on it. I think I can do it. I'll either show it to you and how I did it next week, or I will not show it to you and tell you I couldn't do it. If you guys get a chance, check out that video, and then you can hopefully make it too. Oh, storms rolling in for Kellyanne. We never get rain in the summer. It's just, when I was a kid growing up here, we had summer storms all the time. And we would go out and play in the rain because it was hot and you got to get wet. Kellyanne, the person that did the video on that was somebody from the fan club. It was on the Stamps of Life fan club page. So go in there and kind of scroll down. I'll try to look for it later and then maybe text you, but it was on that fan page that I found it. Oh, I know how I can find it really quick for you. I can do this. I think it was, nope, it's not her. And I had a guy come on and tell me he's watched my old videos and he was really impressed, which tickled me to death. Huh. I can't figure out who it was. But yeah, go to the fan club and see if you can't scroll down and find somebody there that's that shows that card. If you look at it from Stephanie's too, I think she commented on it about the shaker card. Hello, Larry. How are you today? Nice to see you here. Okay, if you guys, in case you didn't see, I made another box set. My little box set. Let's see if this works on this one. It's not gonna. So I got to get really close. And there she comes. Look at my pretty seashell card. I made the seashell A1 folded. I decided I didn't want to make a folded card. I wanted to make a box set out of it. And do you see those little starfish and little mini shells? Those are from the mini dies in the kit, in the card kit club. And I used a colored pen. I used off-white paper, and then I used a brown colored pencil, and I think it turned out adorable. And then I made it a box set. Ta-da! I used the medium box set die to make the box set for this one. So this is going to be something for a friend of mine. And I would rather make a box set than make a folded. And foldeds are the easiest cards to make. Box sets are faster because you're just cutting out two of the fronts, two of the shadows, or one of the fronts, two of the shadows, and a box set. It's so easy. It's stupid. I make a lot of my I need to mess with that. Sorry, some of the voices in my head are talking to me. I was only making shaker cards because they go so fast with clear envelope, and then you put the die on the outside or on the inside for the card front. But when I saw this happy birthday shaker and it had it for each letter, I was like, okay, I gotta learn how to do that. And it's gotta be easy. Or I won't do it. It's just that simple. Gloria, Ruth Debbie, did you make a box of card with the presents galore folded die set? You know what, Gloria, I haven't yet because I made 15 of those cards, and some of them I made it in actual boxes. Remember when I showed you guys these? That I made them in an actual box. So these are a lot of pieces and a lot of work. So Gloria, I will try and make them this week, I promise. I will do that. Hi, Carol Stoller. Okay, guys, I'm going to do some name dropping here, and I know you guys are going to be jealous, but I don't care. You guys all know Gail from Stamps of Life. Well, she doesn't work for Stamps of Life, but she lives in California, and her and I got to be quick friends. And she's going to be in Phoenix or out in Mesa, end of July, and we're going to get together and have lunch, so I get to see her. I'm so excited. Any of you guys come to Phoenix to visit, let me know. I'll meet you for lunch, and it's such a good community. And everybody that I meet through Stamps of Life are just wonderful people. Yes, Kellyanne, it will be fun. I'm excited. When I get rich, you guys, I want to travel and go to all the places you guys live so I can meet with you and we can decorate. Carol Stoller, Mary and I are planning our Disney World trip, and it looks like we're shooting for May. I don't know which part of May, but we're looking to stay with you for a little bit before we go to the property, and then maybe a day or two after the property. So I will keep you posted, my friend. Kellyanne, our TSO, our Stamps of Life community is amazing. There's no negative people on it. And if somebody has a problem, everybody tries, to either help find some way to help you fix it, or we pray for everybody. There's never enough prayers. Everybody here is great. There was one more thing I was going to show you, but I can't find it. Never had one of those days. I'm going absolutely nuts in my old age. Anybody got any questions? Does that thing that Kellyanne was talking about, does that make sense to you guys, what we were talking about having a make and take table? And I've got the perfect table for it too. I have like a medium size. It's not a big long table that I put on my demos on, but I have a shorter table that's pink that would be really cute to just put that stuff out and let the kids do make and take stuff. I'm trying to remember if I've seen a lot of kids at the craft fairs that I have. Can't really think if I do or not. But I will advertise it for the next craft fair coming up. And it's not going to be till November 1st. And I think I'm just going to do that one because I usually get enough Christmas orders and everything else besides that, plus the cards I have to make for the holidays. So I think that'll be enough. Ooh, Kellyanne lives right near the new or the old QVC, so she's hoping to do a live audience show when Stephanie goes there. You know what, Kellyanne? That's what Carol did when she was with HSN in Florida. Carol was in the audience, but that was the time that Stephanie couldn't go because her dad got sick and had to go to the hospital. Yeah, the make and take can be for adults too, especially if I get people that, oh, I like that Christmas tree, but I would like it in these colors or that colors. See, and that's a good idea for the make and take. Linda's grandson is graduating from Grand Canyon University. Hey, that's a big college out here. When that college started, it was only like 2 blocks. It was a very tiny little piece of property. And now it is huge. I would love to meet up with you then, Linda. Just let's keep in touch and we'll make it happen. And since I'm a native here, and Grand Canyon University is real close for me. And yeah, since I live here, it's real easy for me to get around, so I would come to you. They do make and takes at big expo shows. Interesting. I've never been to an expo for cards or scrapbooking, Karen. The only expos I've been to is I was a nail tech for 40 years. So we went to all the beauty expos. And yeah, I've spent a great deal amount of money at those too. Oh my gosh, Anne. Yes, there you are. Yes, I do want to come see you. Mary asks about you all the time. Oh my gosh, your daughter works at the hotels and you're a pass holder. Oh, you're so lucky. Yeah. Then maybe you can go to the park with us one day. I think there's 13 of us going. Mary and I are going to be like our little clique. And then we've got these friends and they've got these friends and we all know each other. And 2 of them were clients of mine when I did nails, and they're still Mary's clients for hair. So we still talk and see each other from time to time. One of them moved to Texas and she's got her kids. So it's going to be a group of us and we're looking into getting into one of the properties and staying in a suite perhaps where, we all just chip in for the suite, which I think would be a load of fun. But yeah, and definitely I will let you know the logistics and we'd love to get together with you too. Karen says it was a mega meet in Novi, Michigan. I saw it there last year. Oh, wow. Kellyanne says she used to go creating keepsakes conventions every year, and there were always making takes. That is also where she found Stamps of Life and Stephanie. I did a bunch of classes with her. I would have loved to have known her then and taken her, because I love her online classes. They are so much fun. She always teaches a new technique. How this woman keeps coming up with these new ideas amazes me. Just like the other night on Thursday, when she was taking the dye for the background with the baby bottles and stuff, and she cut it out and made a stencil out of it. Who thinks of these things? Stephanie's mind just amazes me. Oh, great, Anne. I am definitely talking to you. Most of our paper craft shows here in Australia, this is from Olga, you guys, have makes and takes. Always fun, too. Keep them simple and not too whatever that is. Okay? Sorry, not too much to choose from embellishments. Oh, good point. Yeah, I would have a tendency to have too much choices out of there. And then, it takes a long time. Well, do I want this one or do I want that one? Yeah, she does have a creative mind. It's the things that she comes up with just while she's doing the show. And it's like, my mind is blown every time I watch her. And her classes. And please message me your phone number. That's from Carol Stoller. Yeah, you guys are real close to each other. Yeah, you can't. Kellyanne, you're so right. Her mind is always going a mile a minute. Well, what else do you guys want to talk about? It's been about a half an hour. Well, it has been a half an hour. And I just heard my great-granddaughter come in. And she is a pistol, that kid. Okay, so next week it's going to be 4:30. So we'll get a nice show out of it. And I am going to do this card in a box set, the Gifts Galore. I'm making a note right now. And I'm going to show you that new Happy B-Day folded that we're going to get any minute. I'm going to show you that one in a shaker for each individual letter because I think that'll be cute. Cute. Can't talk. I still have the cough, but I haven't coughed once since I've been on. So I had to go to lunch with an old client today and a sweetheart of a lady, and it was Mexican food. And tomorrow I'm going with a different client and friend for Mexican food at a different restaurant. I am already over it. Cards galore box sets. What else do you guys want to see? Cards galore and Happy B-Day. I like the Happy B-Day. It reminds me of the 60s. It's got those, what do you call them, balloon type lettering. And that's going to be a shaker. Okay, I wrote it down so I don't forget. Because let me tell you guys, it's really strange up here. Watch the replay, Bella. We missed you. Again, I'm going to be on at 4:30 next Wednesday. Don't forget to tune in. Hopefully, I'm going to have some more info for you about other things too. Oh, wow, grandkids. So I have 6 grandkids. I have 3 kids, 6 grandkids. And I just became a great-grandmother to 7 great-grandkids. They are my world. My dream is to get all of them on a cruise ship to Disney and have a ball. You guys have a wonderful night. Remember, a smile is easy to give somebody and always get one back. Have a wonderful week. Stay cool. Be safe. Do not go out in those storms, even though they look like fun. And I will see you then. Have a good day. Bye-bye, everybody.